Oh yeah, webheads, are you ready for a CGC haul? I'm Mike Spider Slayer. Welcome back to Comic Book Corner 2.0. And fans, yes, this is my first CGC haul. Now, I did not get all of these books all at one time. I've actually been slowly accumulating them, and I'm really excited. I have not really collected that many CGC books in my entire comic collecting career, but recently my shop has started getting more of these books, and every so often I pick one up, and so recently I said, you know what, I'm gonna pick one up, I'm gonna save it, and I'm gonna build up a stack, and I'm gonna share it with all of you guys. So here it is. Here is the stack of CGC comic books right there. So yeah, we're gonna dive into this bad boy, and we're gonna see, you know, what it is. And some of them may not be the greatest books, but you know what? It's a start, right? And I love collecting comic books, reading them. I love everything about the hobby. So this is just another thing that I recently got into. Now, I will purchase more of these, but within reason. Let's kick this one off, all right? So the first book I wound up showing you here is a 6.0 of ROM issue 1. Yep. ROM. Not that big of a book. I do have probably a higher graded raw copy of this book, but this is the first appearance of that character, and it looks awesome in this case, man. I think it looks so nice. This is an off-white to white pages. This book was made in December of 1979. Looks pretty good for 6.0, but you can tell, if you saw it closely, you could tell where it needed a clean or a press. I found out that these books actually were never cleaned and pressed, so you could probably get a better grade if you cracked it open. All right, the next one is another 6.0 giant size Doc Savage issue 1 from 1975, off white to white pages. Now this is a reprint of Doc Savage. I think it has issues 1 and 2, so that's what makes it the giant size. Now I picked this one up because I love the cover, I love the old school feel of this book, and so I thought, yeah, you know what? Why not? I think I paid $20 for this book. Again, not the most sought after book. No one probably cares about Doc Savage. It's a reprint, but again, it just looks cool. I'm not out to sell these or anything like that. I'm just out to collect them, you know? All right, the next one, we go up a grade. This is a 6.5 off-white pages, 2001, A Space Odyssey, issue 1 from December of 76. So that's a really cool looking book, and it's Jack Kirby artwork on there. So that's the real reason why I picked this one up, because Jack Kirby did that artwork, and I thought it was pretty cool, man. All right, the next one is a book that you guys will all know. And this one is Wolverine, the limited series, issue 2. My shop did have issue 1, but it sold out by the time I wanted to grab it. This is a 7.0 off white to white pages. So yes, the limited series wound up getting issue 2. And for you guys that have followed my channel for all this time, you know I recently got 1 through 4 all raw. So now this is my first graded in this limited series. So that's a cool cover though. Probably one of the better covers in the 4-issue limited series. I love that. I love that blue. It really pops. All right, next, for the Spider-Man fans out there, I wound up getting an Amazing Spider-Man issue 179 from April of 78. This is an 8.0. This is off white to white pages. This is the appearance of the third Goblin, I think, who was a psychiatrist, if I remember correctly, of who this guy was. And I think he was only in the comics for 2 issues or something like that. So he's in there very limited, but when you look at this cover is so awesome. Really great looking cover in there. And then you got Silvermane in there before he became that cyborg. He was just a gangster, right? So great cover there of Amazing Spider-Man. So that one was pretty cool. Next, we move on to an 8.5 of Marvel Spotlight Volume 2, Issue 1. This is the first issue where it has Captain Marvel on it. So I thought this was just a nice looking cover, as well as you get to see all that cosmic stuff going on. Captain Marvel flying through the space. Love how it says all new first collector's item issue. Just comics back then were just, I don't know, man, they were so nice. And this is a good looking book though for an 8.5. So I saw this one, I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get this. And I think maybe I paid maybe $50 for it. So very affordable comic, like all of these ones are. I think the Amazing Spider-Man, I think I paid like $80 for. So all very affordable. All right, now we get into some a little bit heavier territory when it comes to grade, okay? So the next one I most recently got was Crisis on Infinite Earths, issue 1, 9.4. So I do not own this issue, period. I own a few of the others in raw copy, but if there is an event that you want to keep, right, in your collection, I think it's Crisis on Infinite Earths, the original one. And obviously we have Marv Wolfman, George Perez, right? So to keep this capsulated, this is just a piece of history, and I was like, yes, definitely buying this one. In fact, I got this one from a friend of mine by the name of Chad, who sells comics, and he gave me this for a really good price. I think it was like $35 or something like that. Totally excited to have this in my collection. Appreciate it, Chad. And then next, I probably got one of my favorite ones so far. This is a Venom issue 26. This is a 9.4. This is that first appearance of Virus, which was Matt Gargan. You know, he was a short-lived character in a different universe, but it was still really cool. And I thought what was cool about this one is it's got the Venom tag up there, the label. I thought that was really cool. And obviously the description in the back is just like, this is the first distributed appearance of the character, because I think the Free Comic Book Day version of it came out first or whatnot. But nevertheless, this is an awesome book just to have in the collection. May not be valued all that much, but yeah, really, really good looking book. And now, the highest grade out of all the comics, of all the CGCs. Are you guys ready for this one? Well, here you go. At a 9.6, we have Turok, the Dinosaur Hunter. Issue 1. Am I part of the club now? Like, didn't everybody have this book? Isn't this like one of the most heavily printed comic books in comic book history? Yes, Turok the Dinosaur Hunter. I think I paid $25 for this book. But it is a nice looking cover, man. It's got like that foil action going on, and it's a remembrance of Valiant Comics when they basically first started out, and I feel bad for the company right now, so at least I have a part of history in case Valiant does not come back, right? So there you have it, the 9.6 of Turok the Dinosaur Hunter. So there you guys have it. There is my little short stack of CGC comic books that I recently got, and hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I'm kind of part of the little CGC club now. I have like, I don't know, I have like 9 books here. I think I have like 18 plus the books behind me. I think I got like 20 something books now. So yeah, it's kind of fun to collect these, and it just adds to my comic collection. So I want to hear your thoughts in the comment section below, guys, on what you thought. And of course, guys, if you love the content, I'll leave you more content right here. In fact, this is my After the Poll series where I review 5 of my most anticipated comics and see if they live up to the hype. So as always, guys, keep buying, keep collecting, but most importantly, remember, read those comics. Guys, I'll see you real soon. Take care. Bye.